What people don't understand, we are in biblical times right now. And it's about to amp up. So when martial law comes, it's going to be very spiritual. It's going to be those who is trying to do the work, trying to come back to the heritage. They're going to be all right. But the rest of you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, y'all got something coming to y'all. Right. Y'all keep on the walk paths. Not only do they walk past, they put their Bible down. They do this. They do everything, but try to get in the truth. Seek the truth. Sincerely seek the truth.
The Psalms 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
That's right. The righteous shall rejoice when we see what happens to America. That's our hope right now. We hoping for them bombs to hit America.
That's right.
Why? Because it's in a prophecy. The Most High put it in his scriptures. Therefore it's going to happen, and therefore that's what we're looking for.
That's right.
The so-called white man is going to burn up in these flames, and then he's going into slavery.
That's right.
Somebody get Revelations 13:9 real quick.
Okay. Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right. The so-called white man leads you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans into captivity. That scripture says he who leads into captivity must go into captivity. Continue.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
The so-called white man has killed over hundreds of millions of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Therefore, they shall be killed with the sword. That is righteous. It says it in the scriptures. And it's going to happen. The Most High is not one to lie. The Most High hates so-called white people.
That's right.
So-called white people, they walk past, man, that wasn't me. I like black people. Explain this. The Most High says that you have to pay for this. The scripture says the children have to pay for the iniquities of their fathers. Because why you living the way you living right now? Because of things that your fathers have did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why you living so lavish. You got nerve to say you like black people. Alright, the Most High hates you.
I can say something. These crackers, they come and be like, they like so-called black people, man. Push that wrong button. See how quick it goes from hey buddy to nigga.
That's
real
right.
Quick, man.
That's right.
Like Donald Sterling, man. He seen his boxes, his bitch getting, you know, he felt threatened by this bitch, man. He came out with his true feelings, how he felt about you niggas, man.
He got exposed.
These crackers, man, they had a petition. It just came out. They had a petition. They got over 1 million signatures, man. Talking about they want to purge you niggas, man. Talking about they want to purge African Americans, man. And a million crackers signed off on that shit, man.
2 million KKK members. So they want to purge to kill all you niggas.
Racism is the highest it has been. Ever, really. It's going to be nation versus nation. So ain't no so-called white people who like black people. And you dumb niggas, y'all think y'all like white people. Alright, wait till this martial law go down. Scripture said it's going to be nation versus nation.
Acts chapter 3, verse 23. And it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people.
That's right. You people who will not hear the prophets, the Most High is going to destroy you all. We here telling you that martial law is coming to America, that the RFID chip is going to be enforced on you Americans, and also that nukes are coming to America. So you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who don't hear, the Most High, he's going to fuck you up, You so-called white people, the Most High gonna fuck all y'all up.
That's right.
And that's the truth. Continue.
Verse 24. Yeah, and all the prophets from Samuel and those that follow after, as many as have spoken, have likewise foretold of these days.
That's right. That scripture just said the prophets from the Old Testament, Samuel on down. That's talking about Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea. All those prophets prophesied of destruction that's going to happen in these days. So the people who won't hear, you're going to be caught up in that. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be quick. The Most High going to torment you for not listening to these words, not believing these words. You're going to find yourself in a FEMA camp, a FEMA concentration camp, being tortured because you would not listen to these words. You're going to find your spirit being tormented in the flames of them ICBM nuclear missiles because you would not listen to this word. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Fucking people in the matrix, man. You look in their eyes, you can see straight through them, man. People alive but they dead, man.
Our people dead as hell. Alright, you're gonna be literally dead. Y'all think shit all cool now? Go to Bayside, go do this, go do that, go to the beach, but get no knowledge. So when martial law comes, you're gonna have no protection. You so-called, you woman, y'all gonna get raped doing this martial law shit, man. Cause your punk ass man, he gonna leave you. Them troops gonna knock down your door. He gonna have his way with you, woman.
This is Daniel's 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to the same time.
That's right. It's going to be a time of trouble like never before coming to America. Like never before. We say this every weekend because that's how you learn, by repetition. People have eaten each other before. People have starved to death before. All that's coming back to America times 10. Anything that you can think of is going to come to America. They got diseases that the CDC are ready to release on you people. You people are going to die from starvation. You people are going to have to look at your children die from starvation. Asking you for something to eat, but you ain't going to be able to give it to them. And that's going to be just because you refuse to listen to these words. The prophets out here trying to warn you, but you don't want to listen. Therefore, the worst times are you're going to have to be tormented in the worst times of all. Then it's all going to end with the climax of these nukes. So once that ball starts dropping, man, it's going to be worse and worse until the end. Martial law is not going to be sweet for you people. Without water, you die. Without food, you die. There's going to be no police for you to call. You're going to call the police to get straight down to them. So somebody going to be able to run up in your shit just because you wouldn't listen to this word. The Most High is not going to be dealing with you. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. What y'all don't know is troops from other nations that are here in America right now, ready to wreak havoc on you people. That's all you got, man.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to them that to that same time. And at that time that thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
That's right. The people that's delivered is 1/3 of the nation of Israel. 1/3 of the nation of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're going to get saved. But 2/3 of them, that's most. 666 of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans going to have to die over here in America with the so-called white man.
Average Jake, man, they hear these words and they say, well, we all got to die one day. But you don't, man, look, man, your ass is getting tormented, man. You're going to feel every bit of this famine, every bit of those plagues, man. You're going to feel that shit, man.
Right.
And you're going to be calling on the Lord and He's not going to hear you, man.
You can't get one up on the Most High like, oh, I just died. Like, we all got to die. Like, nah. The Most High gonna make sure that you can't get up on the Most High. The Most High gonna make you feel that. You ain't smarter than the Most High.
First part about it, the Lord gonna torment you, gonna put it back in your memories that you walk by the brothers, man, no matter where they at, man. Ain't no worse feeling than saying, I should have, man. I should have, man.
That's right, man. 2/3 of our people, it's gonna be people who gonna come back in the kingdom and be shamed for an age, for a whole age, for a whole era. They're gonna be shamed. That's a long time that they're gonna be shamed. Cause they ain't do all they gotta do right now is listen. It ain't like we not out here for 24 whole hours. We're not even out here for 10 hours. Just stop by and listen, take a couple notes. Acknowledge the truth. We got the Bible. We ain't coming out with no damn Quran, no Talmud, any other that bullshit. We coming out with these scriptures, with the Bible that you people got sitting up in your houses. So you people gonna be shamed in the kingdom. 2/3 of our nation, man.
We know these scriptures and we study them and we know that this shit ain't for everybody, man. But damn, man, no fruit. Nobody want to come learn about the Lord, man.
This is 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
That's right. That's why we fear the Most High. Because the Most High blinded 2/3 of our nation. They can't get it if they paid for it. 2/3 of our nation can't get salvation if they paid for it. The Most High wants 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to feel His wrath. Like Romans chapter 11, it says, Israel has not found what it's seeking for, but the elect has obtained it. Our people, they got the zeal. They trying to find something, but they ain't obtaining it. Only the elect gonna obtain this real truth. Also, what they seeking for, how I'm gonna get saved. Only the elect gonna get saved. Only the elect gonna obtain that. That's 144,000 men and 1/3 of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 18. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. Because that which may be known of the Most High is manifest in them, for God has shewed it unto them. For the invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse.
That's right. We get it. Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, He opened up our pineal gland. He put that spirit in us He opened us up to these scriptures to get it. We actually get it. We believe it. We have faith in this.
Because that, when they knew God, they glorified Him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened.
That's right. And those who don't get it, it's the reason why. Because when He tried to show it to them, not just this past lifetime, the past lifetimes. This is judgment day. For reasons of your past lifetimes, the Most High, He won't open this up to you right now. Because y'all been in idolatry. Y'all been downplaying the glory of the Most High when you tried to show it to you.